Let's dive into Lumberjackula a little bit. And Matt, I'm gonna, true to my word, I will not force you to listen to me summarizing your book. So, what does esteemed audience need to know about Lumberjackula that they could be purchasing as they're hearing us?
Yeah. So Lumberjackula is about Jack. He's a half vampire, half lumberjack kid who can't decide which of his parents' middle schools he wants to attend. Um, his parents are really supportive and loving, but he still feels this pressure that whichever one he chooses, he'll be letting down the other side of the family. But it becomes even more complicated when he realizes he doesn't want to go to either school. He wants to instead go to a dance academy. And dance has always been like a really big part of his life, but he's kept it secret because he doesn't feel like it's like vampire tough or vampire spooky or like lumberjack tough. He feels like it's kind of not something that he can share. But so it's a story about him realizing how to be his true self. It's colorful. It's very hopefully funny, I hope. And Sam draws really, really awesome dance scenes in it.
Well, I don't think I'm the exact target audience, but I laughed quite a bit.
I said very funny. That seems very, very presumptuous, but
Sam, what anything else we need to know about Lumberjackula? Anything that could be what's the word? Could be artistically touched up about Matt's original presentation of the book?
Yeah, like Matt said, it's a very fun, colorful book. In each section of the book, there's like a dance breakdown where Jack is dancing out his feelings. So there's a lot of like expressive stuff going on with the book. And I think it really plays to my strength as an artist. Like I didn't even realize at the time like what my thing would be, but I think I really like to have fun with drawing. And hopefully that comes through with the art in the book, that it's just very fun and hopeful. And at no point are Jack's parents not trying to be supportive. And I think I really like that about the script and about the story, that it wasn't sort of like, I don't know. I just like the dynamic of Jack's family and how it plays out in a very supportive, loving way. Even if sometimes things get misunderstood or miscommunicated, they're always there to support him and back him up. And I tried to carry that through in my art. So
one thing that occurred to me as I was enjoying the story is that there are several full page panels of Lumberjackula Jack dancing. And if it were me, because I'm just lazy and I will copy and paste sentences and then rewrite them slightly if I think they're close enough, because for some reason that strikes me as easier than writing a new sentence. If it were me, I would just be like, okay, well, every time he dances, I drew one. Let's do that again. But by God, no, he is doing different dance moves for what? There's like 6 or 7 different Jack's images of Jack dancing. And how many pages of that are there like that? There's like 5 or 6 by the time we're done, I think.
Yeah, there's about that many per chapter, where like you said, it's just like a full page. There's no panels. It's like 9 steps of like a dance that basically like the kid who's reading it could kind of do that themselves almost. It's like here's how you would do the dance sort of breakdown. And I did try to, there were some and even when I was figuring out how to draw it, Matt actually shared his own versions of the dance in the script that I would sort of base what Jack was doing on. So that was a really big help. I don't think I'm going to get that from any other writers, art in the script. So that was really helpful for me when I was figuring out how to draw the dances. But I was able to copy and paste a little bit, but I did try to avoid just making it look, just cookie cutter when I was drawing it. There's like, halfway through the dance, he would just do sort of like the mirrored version of a move he did earlier. So I would copy the earlier drawing and then just flip it and then change some of the orientation, like left-right orientation. But yeah, that was one of the more fun parts of drawing the book was drawing him dancing.
I did not notice that, and if you hadn't confessed, I never would have thought. I'm glad you did.
I like to be transparent.
Yeah, about my own instinct to copy. And
no,
paste.
yeah, I think you.
If Sam does it just a little bit, then it's okay that I do it.
Yeah.
So, are there videos somewhere of Matt doing the dances? I want to put together a compilation of images of Jack doing things with this axe he shouldn't be doing in the book, and then couple that with videos of Matt dancing, just the secret files from Lumberjack.
I was fully dancing, trying to figure out, and I wrote these like songs for all of them, like lyrics for like before each one there's like a style, it says a style of music and then has some lyrics that also are like, that's how we're seeing a lot of his feelings is through this narration of these songs he's choosing and everything. But I'm like mouthing the songs, and I am without rhythm, without any dance. We had discussed there's going to be a release party for the book, some stuff, and we had discussed having a dance party at it, and I was like, that sounds great. I can't lead it. I don't think I'm the guy to do it. It would be, everyone would just be so embarrassed for me. They'd be just kind of like,
yeah, that's one of the things I thought was kind of funny is like, I'm not a dancer either. Like, I'm not someone who gets up and embarrasses himself in front of people. But I thought it was kind of fun, like in a way it was like getting me out of my comfort zone as drawing. Like music and dance is not something that I was used to doing at that time. So I felt like I was getting a chance to expand my horizons a little bit with that with the art in Lumberjackula.